Head in hands, his voice strained, Vincent Mitchell sat outside his little yellow home and tried to make sense of how a family dispute led to a rampage that killed 8 people, including the deputy who tried to keep them safe. And quad I and apos am devastated. It don and apos t seem like it and apos s real and quad, Mitchell said shortly after the arrest of his stepson-in-law, Willie Corey Godbolt. And quadam and my stepdaughter, They and apos v been going back and forth for a couple of years with that domestic violence. And quad, Godbolt showed up at Mitchell and apos' home in the southern Mississippi town of Bogchito shortly before midnight Saturday to demand that his estranged wife give up their 2 children. She and the kids had been staying with them for about 3 weeks, Mitchell told the Associated Press. And quad he and apos d come to get his kids. The deputy was called and quad, and they asked him to leave, and it seemed like Godbolt would comply at first, Mitchell said. And quad he acted like, motioned like, he was fixing to go. Then he reached in his back pocket and grabbed a gun and quad, Mitchell said. And quad he just started shooting everything. And quad, Mitchell said he escaped along with Godbolt and apos' wife, but Mitchell and apos' wife, her sister and one of the Wife and apos' daughters were killed. Also slain was Deputy William Durr, a 2-year SHERIFF and apos' department veteran and former police officer in nearby Brookhaven, where authorities said Godbolt fled and killed 4 more people at 2 other homes. Mississippi Bureau of Investigation spokesman Warren Strain said prosecutors plan to charge Godbolt, 35, with murder, but it and apos too soon to say what the motive was. Authorities gave no details on his relationship to the victims, but a member of Godbolt and apos' church told the AP that everyone but the deputy was related to Godbolt by blood or marriage. Godbolt himself shed some light on what happened in an interview he gave to the Clarion Ledger, http://on.thechhyphenl.com/2rbkiwi 5 as he sat with his hands cuffed behind his back on the side of a road in Brookhaven, about 70 miles, 110 kilometers, south of Jackson. And quad I was having a conversation with her stepdaddy and her mama and her, my wife, about me taking my children home and quad, he said. And quote somebody called the officer, people that didn and apos t even live at the house. That and apos s what they do. They intervened. And quote they cost him his life and quote, he said, apparently referring to Durr. And quote I and apos am sorry. And quote my pain wasn and apos t designed for him. He was just there and quote, Godbolt said. And quad IAIN and apos t fit to live, not after what I done. And quad, Godbolt was hospitalized in good condition with a gunshot wound, though it wasn and apos t clear who shot him. And quad everybody that got killed was related to him, except the deputy and quad, said Johnny Hall Sr., a longtime member of the New Zion Union MB Church in Bogchito, not far from the initial crime scene, where he said Godbolt also was a member. At least 7 hours elapsed between the first shootings and Godbolt and apos' arrest near the final crime scene in a subdivision of ranch houses. And quad it breaks EVRYBODY and apos' heart and quad, said Garrett Smith, a 19-year-old college student who went to high school with one of the victims. And quad everybody knows everybody for the most part. And quad, Durr, 36, was married and had an 11-year-old son, Lincoln County Sheriff Steve Rushing said. Off-duty, he was a ventriloquist who took his puppets to schools and churches. 2 weeks ago, Durr entertained preschoolers at Brookhaven Academy, a Christian school in town. The message he shared was that like fireflies people can use their inner light to help those around them. Godbolt had a different message. He said HADN and apos t planned to be captured alive. And quote my intentions was to have God kill me. I ran out of bullets and quote, he said. And quote suicide by cop was my intention. And quote, Associated Press writers Russ Bynum in Savannah, Georgia, Jeff Amy in Medaille, Louisiana, and Justin Pritchard in Los Angeles contributed to this report.